Hello my peaches, what's up? I am Pratha and welcome to today's video. So many requests for EM5, M5, don't know how to say it. Let's say M5 because I feel more comfortable with that. M5 Perfumes. I am genuinely holding on to these from past 3 to 4 months and have not been getting time to try these because there were so many other priorities going on in terms of perfumes and giving reviews and everything, so have not been able to try them. And finally I am here to tell you about these. And I don't know, let me count how many fragrances I have here with me. I have 7 fragrances here with me and we are going to talk about all of them. So let's roll the intro. So the first one is XJ, which is a dupe for Nexo's Joff. Now the thing is that there were a few things that I don't know what I was thinking. Genuinely, either I ordered something else and I got something else. Some confusion has happened because why would I order this fragrance? I'm just not getting it, okay? But this is the tester right here. I have sprayed it in this booklet itself because this is very much like a tester paper strip kind of a thing in here. Very appropriate for that. It has a smooth citrusy opening with a soft spiciness. Very, very slight sweetness just in the background to make it a smooth kind of fragrance, but it comes off as a very, very manly fragrance because of its cologne feel from the lavender and cinnamon. It's very pleasant but totally leaning manly. It can be a nice office going or daytime kind of fragrance or even a nighttime kind of fragrance because of that soft spiciness in the background. Really liking it. One thing that I'm noticing with M5 is the complexity of fragrances. All the dupe houses, like the local dupe houses in India that I have came across, they play with just 3 notes, and that's very, very disappointing. That kind of makes the fragrance really, really flat. But in terms of M5, I have to say that they have really put effort in it and added layer of aroma chemicals, which is actually kind of making it feel really good. Moving on to the next one. Next one that I have with me is Top Van, and this is a dupe for Tom Ford Tobacco Vanille. This fragrance, you guys, this fragrance, I'm telling you. The only thing that I'm not liking about these fragrances is that they have pigment or color added to the fragrance, which is kind of staining the paper right now. Won't be visible on the screen, but it's actually staining the paper. So they shouldn't be doing that. Why would anybody like to stain their white clothes if they spray a fragrance on themselves? I smell a strong clove note right in the opening, which is giving me a beautiful soft spiciness in it with a very, very slight vanillic sweetness in the background. Oh, this is so good. God, this is so good. I just cannot stop sniffing on it. I am not sure if this is an exact dupe for it, but I have to say that this is so good. The vanilla, when I wore it on my skin, because I will definitely tell you what I'm liking the most in the entire collection, you know. That's how we go about it. I wore it on my skin. My husband really liked it when I was just sitting next to him trying out these fragrances and everything. So he also wore it on his skin because we both were liking this fragrance a lot. This is not smelling like something very much out of the box or something like unique or complex. It's a very simple, slightly sweet kind of modern clove fragrance, but it's majorly a clove fragrance. Majorly. It literally just smells like you're smelling cloves out of a box, which has some vanilla sticks in it. And it's a very unisex leaning fragrance. It's neither feminine nor too manly, but more so for a man, like a spicy and soft kind of fragrance for a man. And even after being that clovey, it's very much an all year round kind of fragrance for sure. Next up, we have V Noir, because for the longest time possible, we guys have been looking for a dupe for Versace Crystal Noir and have not been able to find one. It's a fresh, spicy floral fragrance, but the opening is not really like Crystal Noir. And even in the dry down, I just have to put it out there because I have used Crystal Noir for the longest time possible. It does not really come off as an exact dupe for it, but it is like its own kind of fragrance, which is somewhere similar and somewhere on the same lines, like the same gingery spiciness mixing in with florals and then sitting into a sandalwoody kind of fragrance. That's definitely the vibe this is picking up, but I am definitely missing that smooth creamy coconut in here, which I'm not at all getting in this. So I cannot say that this is 100% dupe of that, and I am saying that for all these fragrances because most of the other fragrances that I'm talking about here, I am just telling you what they are smelling like. I'm not sure if they are 100% dupe or not. So I'm just saying that these might be like a 60% dupe of the originals. This in the dry down kind of gives the vibe of Crystal Noir on a whole, but it's not exactly same. That's all I'm trying to say, but has tried coming quite close, I have to say, just minus the coconutiness from that one, and whatever is left behind is what you're getting in here. Next one was something that I was really curious about, and that is Fireplace, which is a dupe of Replica's Fireplace. Oh, this is so beautiful. This is like this burnt, it has the balsamicness in it, like this burnt woody fragrance mixed with spices coming from a fireplace, then also smelling of some toasted marshmallows in the air and all that mixing in, and then becoming this fragrance that is here right now. And I think it's quite close to the Fireplace original fragrance because this balsamicness, this spiciness, this toasted marshmallow vanillic kind of fragrance in the background with the burnt woodiness, it's so beautiful. This sweet woody fragrance and overall balsamic sweet woody fragrance that we're getting in here, it's just so good. And I actually was wearing it yesterday and was enjoying it quite a lot. Next up is Orchid TF, and this is a dupe of Tom Ford Black Orchid. It's a spicy woody floral fragrance. It's very unique. It's giving a deep dark nighttime vibe with a creamy kind of woodiness in it. Oh god, it has this creaminess in the background that I'm just unable to explain. So this creaminess with the woodiness, like this creamy woody paste kind of a vibe that I'm getting from it, mixed in with orchid flowers. Oh god, this is so beautiful. This is so good. And I'm genuinely really liking the quality on the Em5 perfumes compared to what all I have been trying lately. So I'm really liking it. Next one is Dylan, and I think I bought it thinking that I am getting a dupe for Dylan Blue for women. That's what I was thinking, but actually it turned out to be a men's fragrance. So this is a dupe for Versace Pour Homme. It's a citrusy aquatic with a burst of freshness. As it comes down to the dry down, it becomes this spicy green musky kind of fragrance. Good for everyday, daytime kind of casual or formal kind of fragrance. Perfect for that. Really good for a man. Yes, really impressed. And the last one that I have is Swipe, and it's a dupe for Twilly by Hermes. I have to say this is so close to it. This same ginger spicy sandalwoody fragrance which has absolutely no sweetness to it, and it's so close to the original, though it's said to be a woman's fragrance, but I find it quite unisex for sure. Now since you get all these fragrances in just under 300 or 400 rupees, I have to say, do not expect the quality of these to be like that of designers. The aroma chemicals do smell slightly less quality compared to designers. They're not that good, but comparing to all the other things that I have been trying lately under this price range, I have to say Em5 is quite impressive. I'm very happy with it. It stayed on my skin for around 3 to 4 hours. Definitely would have stayed more if I tried it on my clothes, but I did not. I was more concerned about this turning out good on my skin and not turning synthetic, and this is exactly what it did. It did not turn synthetic on my skin, which is like a yay for me. I'm liking the quality. You will be just getting what you're paying for. You will be getting quite close dupes. I'm really impressed. My top picks in the entire range would be the Tom Ford Black Orchid, Tom Ford Tobacco Vanille dupe, and also the Fireplace dupe. Beautiful. These three fragrances are something that I'm really, really liking in the entire collection that I bought. And those are my thoughts on Em5 Perfumes. If you're still here watching me and liking me, don't forget to give this video a big fat thumbs up down below. Don't forget to subscribe. Keep looking beautiful, keep smelling good, and have a great day all. Bye bye. Mwah.